Hello everyone, my name is Zurroboggan, we get to do some more Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles X in the last episode. The fuck do I know? Since when do I remember when shit happened? Or what shit happens? Well, anyway, let's talk to Stella. I don't have that much to say. Oh, perfect timing. I was just about to drop to the barracks to see you. I have a top secret mission, straight from the Director General. Very hush-hush and all that, so... shut up? So you can spare a moment? Great, here goes. We received a report from a curator surveying Noctilum. It seems that some ganglion troops are gathering at the mouth of Dead Man's Clutch. They're a survey team, judging from their equipment, which means there may be something important there, besides the big scale you recovered before. That's Director General Chussan's theory, anyway. He wants you to go there and find out exactly what they're after. Jesus Christ. Yeah, sure. Oh, I'll get it. That's great. I can see why the Director General will come to you. Here's the detailed brief. God damn, I just cannot speak. Dead Man tells no tales. You receive a top secret mission from the Director General at the Noctilum Dead Man's Gulch and investigate the ganglion gathering. Sure thing, we'll do that. We also completed scouting in secret. Why? Because I accepted the basic mission for whatever reason. You're familiar with the terrain, so I doubt you'll get lost, but be careful out there regardless. We'll be waiting for your report. Make it good news. Oh, by the way, I've been completely forgetting that, but during the last episode and this one, I did a lot, and I mean a lot of off-screen training. Ariana is now at level 26, Yava at 28, and Lao at 31. I also raised a ton of affinity between them. Almost by a heart, so that's pretty solid actually. I mean, just saying. Let's get going. Alright, here we're at Dead Man's Clutch. And right beside us, we got some xenoforms, so it seems. I think you should go first. No, after you, be my guest. No, wait a minute. Any of us who goes out alone, it's just going to be eaten. I say we all go and carry out the mission together. Yes, that's way all of us can be eaten. Perhaps we can just be abandon our duty either. If we show up empty-handed with zero survey results, the gang will have us hide. We dead if we do, dead if we don't. Oh, I know. Why don't we just stay huddled here? Oh, a creative solution. And a feat-only race as adaptable as any environment as we are could manage. We'll wait them out here, whether it takes a century or two or humans over there, human. The best voice acting I could ever come up with. I can tell you as much. Then it's all over. It's beginning to be real annoying making those sounds, and it's just the beginning. But whatever. Tell them that you mean no harm. Demand to know what they. No, let's assure them first. We don't want to scare them. Seems like a friendly human. Perhaps if we obey the humans, he will save us from this predicament. Bah! And then we exchange one master for another. What makes this one even more trustworthy? What should we? Hey, what are you slackers doing? You're ganglion soldiers, aren't you? So take up your guns and fight. But we're non-combatants. Running away is sort of what we do. Huh. This is why your kind will always be grunts. Yeah. Which is weird considering that you monarchs are essentially grunts. It's weird that the ganglion's like an organization and not really a species. It's just something that comes to my mind that I'm like, well, ain't that interesting that the ganglion do have an organization, but they're mostly known for being like just an organization, not a species. Which is why they have both the Monarch and the Ganglion and other xenoforms upon as basically, you know, prisoners. Which is just interesting to me the way they introduce that concept. I found it interesting. Anyway, you're secure now, buddies. Be free to do whatever you wish. Goodness, humans are every bit as strong as the rumors suggest. How can you be so calm? Well, since we have no hope of surviving this, I skipped the panic phase and moved straight to the acceptance. Divine Goldbaga, grant us mercy. Are you already content to abandon our mission so easily? Not this ridiculous ganglion business, but our true calling. Our reason for existing too. Of course, I want us to fulfill our duty, but there ought to be no stakes or hopes on the option that offers the higher chance of survival, however slight. A fair point. I intend to get through this mess alive. I'm doing like the Darth Vader sound, but without being a Darth Vader sound. Anyway, let us all hurry. Yes, but... Gah! That is so weird. Humans, help us, please. Well, shall we do that? Because it's actually a very cool callback. I know it's a very, you know, small thing, but I do love how they're like, well, we tainted are attracted to basic life form, and it's a very nice touch that they're like, well, it's still something that we think about, and it's just an interesting detail that I like personally. And I know that's not something that most people care about, but I do, goddammit. By the way, here's the new heart. That's Vortex. It's very cool looking. Give it that. It's not very powerful, but I felt like it was mandatory to mention. Anyway, those tainted are giving us one hell of a run for our money, so what we're just gonna do is I'm just gonna attract as much as possible, and then I'll just afterburner all of them. How do you deal with that, buddy? Oh wait, he tanked it pretty well. Well, ain't no rest for the wicked. Alright, let's try to attract attention as much as possible. I don't want them to focus on them, I want them to focus on me if possible. Soliel's there, which is great. You know, anything that can help a situation will always be well received. Alright, Lao, do not die. You are the only one that I care about here. Alright, there we go. And there's only one left. Oh man, you're gonna get afterburned. Don't you know that when you, oh god, I revived you? I didn't mean to, but that's fine, I guess. Alright, Vortex. Beep. It's still pretty awesome looking art. It's just, it's a bit weird in execution and doesn't deal as much damage as you think it would. I'm not saying it's bullshit. I'm just saying it's absolute shit. It's not the same thing. God damn, those things do take a lot of hits. Then again, I'm not a pro using this specific class. I'm much more used with long swords and dual swords when it comes to builds and something along these lines. Of course, I will go over builds at some point or another. It's just that mid-game, mid-game and especially early game, you have so little options in terms of probably building a decent set that it's actually kind of unbelievable how much you can fuck over everybody. I don't know if that's a thing you can do, but I just did it anyway, so. Alright, Balance Breaker, Acid Horn, and there we go.
Let's go.
We dealt pretty well with that. So, let's have a chat, shall we? We have some talking to do. Thank you, human. You're a good deal stronger than higher-ups in the ganglion who fancy themselves great warriors. Perhaps this human might offer us a silver. It is certainly a possibility worth exploring. We have a request, human, if you will hear it. We, Zurroboggan, were not made for combat. As a result, we have been treated as the lowest with low within the ganglion. But our suits allow us to survive in an area environment. You see? Since arriving on this planet, we've been forced to survey one hostile location after the next. Caverns crawling with vicious indigents, sheer cliffside with a single misstep means certain death. Many of our numbers have already been lost. We are sick and tired of serving the ganglion. Is there any way we might be granted asylum within your city? Welcome aboard, where we accept every individual no matter how weird or freaky they are. Even though that's probably a terrible idea. Ooh, that's why we have immigration, goddammit. Cause we see if some of them are terrorists, not. I don't know how immigration works. You think I fucking do know how immigration works? I do not. Please give me a break. Praise the Zurroboggan's mercy. We are a sizable group numbering in the teens, but if you would have us, we will collect to our city immediately. Thank you, kind human. Stella, you keep sending me a mission where weird, freaky people talk to me. Stop doing that. I want to go home and cuddle, something. Just anything, really. Yo, Stella, I think you might have sent me some more Xeno weird, freaky alien friend. But, you know, that's fine. Welcome back. Looks like you brought back even more than the Director General has hoped. It was practically beaming. Said that you were freeing the Zurroboggan from the bonds of ganglion servitude that was deserving high praise. Oh, and here's your pay. Can't forget that. And from that, we've completed our mission. Dead man tells no tales. Painful existence. We get painful existence as an hologram. I gotta check this out afterward. The US cruise a species of xenoform called the Zurroboggan. They have decided to relocate to New LA. The Zurroboggan are in quarantine now. If the test comes back clean, they'll be living in New LA with us. They seem really grateful to you, so you might want to speak with them once they're cleared. I will. They seem like a very interesting species. But with that said, and with that done, well, we're not done quite yet. So how about we move on to our next mission? I figured, while we're actually just delivering the Zurroboggan, why not talk to one Zurroboggan to begin with? So, let's go ahead with our second mission, with Troyland. Wait, please listen, my Gorka is broken. See, I don't know what you mean. Yeah. The Gorka is a staff. It is a gift bestowed by the Zurroboggan, by a creator called Boga. Holding it aloft allows to devulcanize Vulcan praise to Globungan Butui. I am already opposed to allowing another Zurroboggan to enter my Gorka. I refuse. Wait, sorry, I got a call. It was Father. Father loves to ask whether you're doing fine or not. While he's at work, you're not. Don't know how that happens. When I'm at work, I just fucking work, Father. I do not call people at work unless it's an emergency. Anyhow, but if it's not repaired, I cannot devulcanize it. That is the sentence. I give everybody a Russian accent. I just realized every single interspecies stuff that I've done, interspecies, goddamn. But every species that I encounter, every xenoform, I just give him Russian accent. Give him all the Schwarzenegger touch. Just roll a montage of Schwarzenegger going, you extreme Russian accent. If y'all ever don't do that, it'll take me time, and I don't want to do that. I've decided that I could tolerate the man touching it briefly, if it mainly could be repaired. However, well, you're first known Zurroboggan I have spoken to. My heart is racing. I'm shaking. So to breathe dizzy. I can't take anymore. I can trust you with my Gorka, which again I value more than life. If you have what it takes to demand out for repairs. Okay. Gorka Games. Troll and Gorka is broken. Repair it with little help from the Manon. Manon are a very trusted species the more you think about it. But I'll accept. Oh, thank you. It pains me dearly to part from my precious Gorka, but I'll leave it in your care. The man I need you to ask to repair is called Luladu. I hear he's extremely interested in Zurroboggan technology, so my hopes I really will accept. Phew, I believe this is the longest I ever convinced with another. It is an enjoyable sort of anxiety. I do have to say, we've helped a lot of xenoforms along along the way. We've helped the Manon prosper outside of the reach of the ganglion. We've helped the prone get outside the reach of the ganglion. We also set the orphan get away from the clutch of the ganglion. But now we also have another species that we made him escape from the clutch of the ganglion. Do you see a team here? Do you see a theme yet? Because I keep seeing it and I don't know why. Also, we rescued Celica and Rock from the clutches of the gang. Do you see the team now? Every xenoform that we gather in New LA is just we help them escape from the clutches of the gang. Ganglions are dicks, man. Either that or we really want to recruit some new folks. There must be something, right? Some kind of stimulation I can find around here? Well, do you want a certain request? What? Sure, Zurroboggan? You want to hire me? You ask for me by name? What an honor! Yes, let me see what needs fixing. Quickly now, okay? Yeah, there we go. So that's a Goka, is it? I've seen Zurroboggan wandering around with them. I've never thought I'd actually lay my hands on one. What a magnificent form, my curiosity is to feet burst. Isn't yours? No, right then. Just a moment, alright? I need to examine this and see if I can assess the damage. Unfortunately, the materials I have on hand aren't properly enough to repair it. Yes, I'm going to need a high-spec sensor module and a hulking isosensor first. I hate to trouble you, but I think you could find the parts I need. In the meantime, I will be playing with preparing the Goka for repairs. Yes, it sounds fine. Oh god, I see another mission. The hell is that? Well, we probably shouldn't care that much about that and instead focus on our mission. I have none of them. God damn, let's get this shot started. Our first objective suggests that we actually requires that we gather a material from the Potamuses in Primordia, and if you go anywhere near almost any lake, you will always find a Potamus laying around. So that's an easy step if you want an easy location to find them. So let's just start grinding. The other one may be a little bit weird, but you need to gather a high-spec sensor from a Zig in Sylvalum. Since Zigs are for the most part extremely powerful in Sylvalum, I recommend something that's perhaps a little bit easier to deal with and just go straight ahead into this specific fortress, which is an early region in Sylvalum. And if I can just get up, please. Also, you can fight Pudges. I have a basic mission for that. That can give you extra experience if you need to. I'm just trying to get up, buddy. Can you make that any more difficult for me, please? Okay, there we go. There's Zigs all around at level 35. I say be very careful around them. Some of them are gonna be legitimately very hard fights. So just go straight ahead into a little stronghold and the rest should be fairly easy to you. Oh, by the way, while actually trying to defeat these guys, I became level 10 in terms of the Partisan Eagle style, and thus I am now changing to the Wing Viper one. Lula-doo. A-lula-doo-boo-doo-boo-boo. Oh, it's my time up? Really? Such a shame. Let's start those repairs then. Yeah. Here you go. Yeah, those should do nicely. Just a moment, that's okay. It sure is. Done, and the more I look at it, the more enchanting it becomes. Don't you agree? Yeah, well, yeah, it's interesting. I was led to believe that such Gorka stars were not actually Zurroboggan technology. They're rather mysterious people, you see, and that's what I might call a recent obsession of mine. But don't let me keep you, alright? I imagine that Trollon will be waiting for this. Please return to him with my regards, if you will. He said he values it more than his own life, right? So I suppose you should hurry. Run, human, run! Run, little human! Run, little Jimmy! Run to the ends of the earth! The song by Nate Wants a Battle, by the way. Great song, just not an appropriate moment to segue into it. I feel like it's worth mentioning considering that there's so much I need to say. That was also the perfect segue. If you have any issues, contact me at Poirier Games. At gmail.com/Poirier. What the fuck am I saying? Oh god. Oh, that was a weird loading. Ah, not having my Gorka with me is the cause of even more anxiety than I thought. And being unable to devulcanize has me feeling all sorts of thoughts beside... Oh, it's you! Do you have it? Is it fixed? Yes? Yes? Yes. Yes, sir. And there you go. Oh, marvelous! It is even more beautiful than it was on the day I received it. You have a good memory, boy. I do not remember those sorts of things. Now, if you excuse me, I am off to evil tonight. Huh? I can't get it to link to my backpack. The link fusion was working perfectly well before. I wonder what could that be the matter? Oh, I'll accuse, god damn it. Fake? No, surely not. Though it is true that creepy and heft are a bit rough, it feels less seasoned somehow. I suppose it would be faster to ask Luladu directly. Would you mind accompanying me? Luladu was seeming very weird when we actually came with the repair, so that seems very... like, it just alarms bells are ringing off all over the place in my mind. Luladu, the fuck did you do? I have like 11 episodes of Kitchen Nightmares. Let me cut up. Luladu doesn't seem to be here, but Chirumil is. Oi, Truland, did you need Luladu for something? I had a question for him about my Gorka. Do you know where he is? Kodras? He asked you where he could find a whole bunch of Voltons, so I sent him there. Then he did take my Gorka. I'm not sure who it was. He was definitely the one with it. Yes? He was very excited about getting test data on it. Particularly giggly on his way out to the door. Soon as you tell me but repair it and made a perfect replica to give me. Why didn't you stop it? Because he said would give me a giant lot of water and I promised you at your shop. You still should have stopped him. If someone uses a Goku with the backpack unit, the Volton will be absorbed directly into their body. It would be a huge incident if a man turned out dead because of us. I assume it would be fine. You like a guy who wear a backpack like that. How could you possibly think that? Kodros, White phosphorus selection? Got it. On my first guess. Nice. We can't waste any time here. We have to stop Luladu and more importantly, have to get my poor Cocoa back. I know you can do it, Cruz. I didn't expect I would have gone to Cauldros, but sure, so much for we. Alright people, so in an interesting turn of events, I guess we're going to Cauldros now. Fuck, I did not expect that. Not that that's terrible, it's just, it's weird. I didn't suspect we were ever gonna go to Cauldros now, of all places, but I guess we should. Because we're already on the mission, goddammit, I'm not gonna back off even more. That's very interesting though. Talk, goddammit, idiot, that is my marker to say in post-production. Fucking talk, you bloody idiot. Now, what we're doing here is I'm just passing by Sylvalum. Why am I specifically doing this? Because I don't want this episode to be any longer than it actually should be. Like, if I just put that like at normal speed, that shit would be over 40 minutes. And since I basically told you guys that I don't want any of this shit anymore, so I'm just cruising through on about and I don't want to go about it any further than I have to. Now, Sylvalum, unfortunately for me, I don't have much to show you guys because this place is fucking beautiful, but it's also tragic of how many times you get encountered by enemies. But I gotta say, this last part of the section is just fucking beautiful. And with that done, we're just going to enter into a new region, into Cauldros Gates, and further on. Now, Cauldros in general is a very dangerous place to enter. Most likely the first time you'll ever enter Cauldros, you will see a new type of weather condition, that is the brimstone rain, and that shit can be downright brutal to you. So just be careful. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go straight to the White Phosphorus Lake. And although there are many ways to go through it, you have to go through at least a good portion of controls just to get to that specific point, since this is an unseen location. Yes, this is a mission that is taking place into an undiscovered territory, and it's very weird. You have to jump through rocks and just go on and about and just jump in front and just go back into certain scenarios, and there we go. We're at the White Phosphorus Lakes. But yeah, that's just a very weird, strange location where you need to put something. But yeah, that's about it. Not much to say outside of that. It hurts so bad, I'm starting to see things. Grandma, is that you? What is this I'm feeling? So new and yet so awful. And now I'm seeing cross. And he looks very, very angry. Yeah, I am. Well, it seems so clear, don't you think? Like the Cholon, I mean, swapping his Gorka out for a fake was very, very dumb. Never again, you know? Let's take you back, buddy. Cholon, I recovered your Gorkwa and Lulaboo. Lula bitty bitty boo. The Voltonized. Ah, is this a trial? Is Zurroboggan testing me? Wait a moment. What? Ah, I smell traces of Volton. Well, yeah, I guess. I don't know what this is, but here's your Gorkwa. I'm a Gorkwa! You've come home to me. I'll never let you go of you again. Luladu certainly seems drained, but judging by her symptoms, you should be fine with a bit of rest. I'm glad he wasn't seriously harmed. It would have been a major incident for a Malon to lose his life to the Volton that sustains ours. He must have really been desperate to gather some. Once he is recovered, perhaps he and I can find a long talk about Volton. Well, that was games. Yeah. In the meantime, I hope to enter a well-deserved Voltonizing. It has been far too long. Also, I don't know what devoltonizing is. You just say that shit like I should know better. But yeah, Luladu's fine. Ain't that weird? Anyway, guys, it may seem a little bit weird, and it may seem like this episode is running along, which it absolutely is. But we have something else to do, unfortunately. And that thing is, once again, go and genocide some folks. Because why wouldn't we do that? That's dumb. If I have the option, I will absolutely massacre everybody on sight, without a question. Our tyrant of the day is none other than Ludwig the Picky Eater. So let's start our fight with this guy. Now, unfortunately, Ludwig the Picky Eater is actually a decent fight. If anything, I'd recommend that you actually take it on the first time you go by Oblivia's big ring and go over that specific location. But as of now, since I've waited far too long and fought much harder Titans, I keep saying Titans. I think it's because of Attack on Titan Season 2. Then again, I'm not exactly sure. But because I fought so many stronger enemies, it's just, this guy's not impressive anymore. He's barely of a challenge, to be perfectly honest, and that's mainly because of me. Like I said, it could be an interesting fight, and if there's any point in time where I'm like, please fight this guy, it's absolutely at the beginning of your journey in Oblivia, or at least mid-journey when you're going much farther east of Oblivia. That is where I find that Ludwig is a much more interesting fight, or at least a much more involved one, because right now I'm just cutting through butter like nobody's business. And it's not, well, it is absolutely my fault, but it's just a byproduct of me being so powerful to begin with. Now I'm talking like Alderman from Soul Calibur 3, goddammit. Fucking dick am I? Fucking course I am. However, he's not the only one that will cause an extreme decrease in number of species. However, sorry. Okay, there we go. I was looking for you, buddy. You were hiding from me now, weren't you? Well, sick and tired of the days now that I got off the pulverizer in North's Ant's Nest, and we shall get started with our fight. Now, the first thing that you're gonna notice is that this fight is gonna be a little more challenging than per usual, if only for the fact that this guy, he has help. So that's gonna be a little bit interesting. This is not something that we're actually that much used to. Usually when we fight tyrants, they're usually singled out, and when they are covered by people, it's usually pretty challenging as it is. So we're gonna try our best and see if we can do anything that can possibly help us in this. But yeah, really, we're doing fine as of now. I'm probably gonna wreck this guy like nobody's business. Let's just go to the sign. That's down. Power up. Then we're just gonna go for a side slinger. And then we're gonna go for stream edge. And that's not as much damage as I thought. In fact, I killed him too fast. I didn't think it would have happened. I don't even think that's something that could happen, potentially. Well, at least I'm doing good. And I like that. I prefer that over just failing immensely. Well, that was about it. And the only thing left to do for us now is our heart-to-heart. And our heart-to-heart today is with Dog, right here. Dog, what you up about, dog? You looking more dog, dog? Hey, dog, you looking more dog, dog? Sorry, I'm having too much fun. Hey, Cross, this is your dog, right? Man, what a good boy. We're just letting me giving me some lovin'. Whoa, whoa. What do you mean by giving me some lovin'? You know, pets and stuff? I scratch him under the shin, rub his belly, make his legs that clenchy thing, you know, lovin'. Okay, seriously, why are you giving me that look? When I pass a dog that needs some lovin', I'm gonna give him some lovin'. You know? Yeah, you sure like dogs. Yeah, I can't say I've ever used a huge dog person or anything, but pets are just around me. I guess having pets around makes me feel like back on Earth. At least a little bit. They put me in a nostalgic sort of mood. Makes me think back at the time when my parents and brother would have paid pets of our backyard care in the world. But in the United States, most of the time, I know breathing about her and this louse thing, and I don't want to step in this turf. Dude, he's right there. I'm just saying. But I guess there's a part of me that longs to the Earth all the same. Huh. Alright, that's enough. Following his homesickness, I've got missions to complete. But if you ever get in line with a job with a big payoff, hook me up. Yeah, sure thing. Tough guy. Facts and feelings. You and your dogs. Your dongo. I guess that's about it for now. We'll end it here. Thank you everyone for watching. My name is Zurroboggan, and I'll see you all next time. Oh, hey.